Whoa! Our opponent didn't block the Adanto Vanguard. Greetings, everyone. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that you are here. We're going to be playing some Magic the Gathering Arena today, as always. These are some of the highlights from our stream, and I really hope you enjoy the games. If you do really enjoy the program, please don't forget to leave a like and subscription. It really, really helps the channel. So without further ado, let's get to the games. This is an interesting hand, folks. We have some 1-drops, but they're sorcery speed removal spells given the context of this hand. Okay, well, that's not ideal. A lot of the time, turn 1 Speaker of Heavens likely means they're playing a Abiding Grace. And that's not ideal. Has Sierra missed? So depressing. Indeed. Alright. Well, Giada being annoying as well. Inconvenient, folks. Inconvenient. Temple Garden tapped into another Giada. Well, folks, we're going to need more removal, I think. Adanto Vanguard, join the party. Pass turn, see how things go. Favorite budget card? I agree with that. Slapped back. I think on a budget, it's great, you know? EI, Inspiring Overseer is scary. Alright. Down to 18. Our turn. Well. Yeah. Let's try and get through some damage here. Opponent will take it down to 16. This is sketchy for sure, folks. Skyclave Apparition, exactly what we're worried about. Exactly, Silent Lab. We're glad you made it. Yeah. Okay. Well, Legion Lieutenant comes down. Opponent gonna do any blocks here? Probably just Skyclave Apparition at the very least, right? Yeah, I was gonna say. So then if they're gonna do that, they might as well double block, which they do. Gets the Lieutenant off the board, which is likely good for them. But the good news is for us that we did actually connect. So Knight of the Ebon Legion going to show up and get a counter. 8th Wall, glad you made it. Good to see you. I mean, it can be 8th Wall. No, Fateful Absence. Not good. Oh, crud. Righteous Valkyrie. That's a serious bummer. I think we've got to crack this clue, folks. That is not what we were looking for. All right, pass turn. They do have flyers. That is true. No, not Resplendent Angel. All of our work undone. I hate this deck. The Angels deck, honestly. Not vampires. Oh, just playing Arc. I was actually, I actually got to play Arc for a few minutes with one of my little friends. His name will be remitted for the record. Believe me, it's not because he's innocent. He's a 7-year-old boy, which means he's always guilty, you know? Just an absolute delight. I love the kid. 9. I'm not good with math. We were playing, and unfortunately lost essentially everything. There was one of the new maps, like Fjordur or something like that, It's kind of Norse themed or whatever. There's this dragon trench. You can go in there. There's like a bunch of dragon stuff in there or whatever. So we got really overconfident and just went down in this dragon trench to slay all these dragons. And it was great until we ran into a boss I had no idea if it even existed. It's some kind of elemental thing. It went very poorly. Exactly, Lucky Chimera. Glad you made it. Good to see you. He's been really, really wanting to be able to video game with us. Or, you know, with me. And we've been like, well, you know, we'll get to it. We'll do the thing and all this stuff. And then, you know, it just hasn't happened. Folks, we're trying to bait removal spells here with the Knight because we want the Valentine to stick against Witch's Oven. But, you know, school is quickly approaching. And if we were ever going to get a chance, we're going to have to do it now. So, you know. All right. Kalalak. Gonna trade that Blood Tithe Harvester? They do. All right. Okay. I mean, I'm not strictly thrilled about that, but the Blood Tithe Harvester is just always going to get us. It's one of the reasons I don't think we have a very good Rakdos mid-range matchup, is just like those cards that provide, you know, so much value over so many turns, you know? Yeah, let's just Sorin. Go up. For a counter. Little lifelink. Go after Ob Nixilis. Our opponent will block, sacrifice, put damage onto Sorin, presumably. Let's Ob Nixilis die. Wow, interesting. That must mean they have Mayhem Devil, I guess. Hey, Vazul, glad you made it. Good to see you. We're playing a little vampires, Vazul. Playing a little vampires. Trying out Cletus in Explorer. You gotta love Cletus. Kroxa. Okay. All right. You got me. Cletus, the bane of my existence as Pioneer aggro player. Oh boy, for real. Yeah, Cletus is very, very strong. Oh my gosh. Then they have the village rights. That is a serious blowout. And fatal push. All right. You got me. All those things happen. Yep. So, okay. Silver's Moat. Ghoul. Comes down. We go up. Sacrifice. Go upstairs. And cast a Locked Flame pass turn. See what happens. Right there on a Supreme Verdict for real. It is a powerful, powerful card, no doubt. In fairness, that's one of the... You know, the fact they gave Supreme Verdict to Blue-White, man. I think Blue-White control in Explorer was already quite strong. At least in Best of One, you know. Man. It's been very, very good since, I think. All right. A damage comes in at Sorin. Drops to 4. Eye of the Eye Tyrant is going to be showing up sooner rather than later. And Deadly Dispute going to sacrifice a treasure. Yep. Okay. Down to the Bugbear. Ah, crud. Another creature land. Feels bad, man. All right. Fable the Mirror Breaker. Joins the party. Got it. Oh, that's a good one. So, Dusk Legion Zealot. All right. We draw a card, lose a life. Philly, good to see ya. It's true. It's true. All right, combat. We're gonna get in. Yep. Go for it. Opponents. Chooses to block, unsurprisingly. Gonna Witch's Oven. Is not. All right, also not overly surprising. Going up. Sacrificing a Dusk Legion Zealot to go upstairs. Opponent drops 14. We bring back Silver Smoke Ghoul. It's tapped. Kalalock gets an opportunity to draw and discard. Or, well, discard and draw. Took a nap. Hey, feels good. Feels good, folks. Philly, fellow content creator extraordinaire, originally played Yu-Gi-Oh, I believe. Is that not correct? Quite a bit. Transitioned over to Magic in January, I think. And has been playing Magic since. Plays a lot of it. It's a lot of fun. Should definitely go hang out. Okay. Infernal Grasp. Yu-Gi-Oh bullied me into Magic. All right. All right. I understand. I see you. All right. Opponent making sure we don't have to lose any life there. Kind of nice. Silver Smoke Ghoul going to crash in for 3. We are then going to go up at Silver Smoke Ghoul. Or sacrificing Silver Smoke Ghoul. To go, yeah, Kalalock recognizing wherever we go. We can kill their 1/1 and it doesn't do anything anymore. So when you see a lot of aggressive decks in the format, they just get to tech against creatures all the time, right? So the control decks that would normally be kept honest are just like, you know, they don't have to be honest at all. Like they just go all the way down, you know, as far as they need to go, essentially. Maybe we're supposed to bolt the birds here. If it's fight rigging, we'll wish we had. If it's actually elves, though, I think we need to save it. It's cultivate, okay? Yeah, we kind of wish we did. Yeah. All right, eliminate. And we'll get in. There you go. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. That's right. All right. Solemn Simulacrum adds a land to the board. Okay. Well, Knight of the Ebon Legion. I mean, this is not strictly my favorite play in the world, but I think we're going to do it anyway, just to get the counters on here. Pass turn. Payuko, down to 15. Has another Solemn. That's not strictly ideal. Okay. How many lands is that? Is that 7? It is 7. Good heavens. Okay, so they're ready to do pretty disgusting things. For sure. Though, admittedly, they're paying a bunch of mana dorks. Are they really going to do, like, Ugin stuff? That would be a little strange. Sure. Legion Lieutenant. Legion Lieutenant. It better not be Emrakul. Sneaking into our, you know, casual game here, you know? All right. Solemn. Draws a card. Paradise Druid goes away. Gains 2 life, up to 17. Storms the festival. Gets Elder Gargaroth and Karn the Great Creator. Okay. Sorcerer Spyglass gets to name a Danto Vanguard. That feels bad. Yeah, exactly, Ozymandias. All right. Do your thing. Do your thing. Does name the Adanto Vanguard. Unsurprisingly. Okay. Dusk Legion Zealot is nice. Comes down as a 3/3. Draws a card. Oh. All right. All right. Well, all these things happen. No attacks. Karn goes down. What do you find? Just the Meteor Golem? Immortal Sun. Wow. That's a good one. And Llanowar Elves. Sure. Does shut off their own Karn. But, you know, I don't think they're particularly worried about that. Alright, Landarino. Cletus. Come on down. And no attacks. Alright. Have Boseiju? No! Okay. Godless Shrine. Come on down. Actually, no, it was supposed to be untapped, wasn't it? Because then we could sacrifice Dusk Legion Zealot. Yeah, that was a minor punt, admittedly, but it was definitely a punt, I think. Because now they get a pretty good attack with Elder Gargaroth here. Yeah. Which, admittedly, I think the Golos is going to run us over anyway, but if we had that come in untapped, this attack gets much more difficult on our opponent. Nissa, who shakes the world. Oh my. All right. Hey, there we go. Okay. After Nissa. Draws a card. Okay. Gain some life back. Unfortunately, Nissa stays around. Storm the Festival again? Oh, I don't know, Mame. I'm probably not a great person to ask about that. I'm not sure. Golos spins. Those were not great hits from our opponent. Because the Karn is turned off. I mean, they might as well cast it. It's free, but... You know. Yet another Elder Gargaroth. Alright, well. I mean, they clearly put a lot of those in their deck, so you can't be too surprised. Ooh, again. Ouch. Alright. You got me. Phoenix Rose, like a dad joke. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, we're gonna go after Golos. Don't want them doing their nasty things. I'm really not sure why they wanted to defend the Nissa so bad last turn. I'm really perplexed by that. Okay, well, this is good. All right, going after you. Okay. I mean, maybe that was wrong. Because giving up the Cletus does mean, I guess, we lose our biggest threat. Oh no, they get a Golos. Bad. Phoenix Rose. Just as I suspected. Someone's been adding fertilizer to my garden. The plot thickens.
It's only a game. Why do you have to be mad?
Wrong soundbite. Wrong soundbite. The Glaper, glad you made it. Yeah. Oops. They're right next to one another. It is unfortunate that it had to be that one, because I want to be salty right now, you know? Opponent down to 15 cards in library. Good heavens. I don't... It's not clear if they actually even have Ulamogs and stuff in this list, right? Keep in mind, they have seen all these cards already, right? Because the Storm of the Festival puts the cards on the bottom. And they've cast several of them, I guess. Just 3. Storm, Flashback, Storm. So it's not clear that we've lost. The Glaper, how was your day? I mean, that's fair, Ozymandias. All right. Doing lots of things. I mean, I'll block. Okay, I didn't think so. All right. Well, Dusk Legion Zealot, come on down. Silver Smoke Ghoul, come on down. Pass the turn. I mean, if they come up with Ulamog at any time here, right? They do just, you know, they're going to be able to mill us out quickly enough. And that would be not ideal. Quafingo, good to see you. Oh my goodness. It has been a hot minute. Glad you're back, my friend. Well, Meerkat Mob Gaming, they went to the sideboard to get this. They went with their own Karn to get the Immortal Sun. They wanted to make their creatures bigger in the early game against our vampires, which admittedly, I didn't blame them, and I still don't necessarily blame them now for it. Oh, no. They do have Ugin. If they can get rid of their own Immortal Sun, things get hectic. They've still got to get rid of the Immortal Sun, though. Presumably they have Boseijus, is what I'm worried about, right? And the Ulamog. 4 cards. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it does have to hit an opponent's controlled thing? An opponent controls. Good catch. Yeah. Though, admittedly, they did find the Ulamog we were worried about, so. If our opponent screws up, you know, then it's GG. But if they don't, you know, we've got a shot. They don't have a lot of cards. All right. They did. Sten's Veil. They did. Glad you made it. I mean, we had it in our hand. You know, and a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, so to speak, right? Yeah. And Karn. I really don't know what we can draw to get us out of this. Crew pack, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. How's life been treating you? Ugh. Meteor Golem. Inconvenient. Okay. Yeah, all these things happen. I mean, maybe Meerkat Mob Gaming, but in fairness, it's still entirely possible that we can win. We'll see. Because remember, all their creatures shrunk as well. All right. So we're gonna block, not block. All right. Opponent drops us to 2. Elects not to draw. Coward! Payuko! Coward! Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We finally see our Sorin. Unfortunately, it's a day late and $1 short. Yeah. Aethual, I think a lot of lists are like actually factually identical. The meta is different somewhat, right? So it is entirely defensible to you. As a matter of fact, I would say it would be incorrect to run the exact 75 that you would in Pioneer. Because, you know, it's just like any good control deck needs to adjust based on what you would see. But it would also be entirely defensible to build it here on Arena, get your reps in, and then just take it to a paper Pioneer tournament. That would absolutely be reasonable. All right. Soren. ID and how? Yeah, exactly. Aethual. Exactly. Opponent Grow Spirals. You got it. Get. Wow. Savai Triumph. Catra Triumph. Blue, red, green. Black, white. Shocks in for Binding the Old Gods. Has to be on Sorin, right? That leaves them kind of vulnerable here to Knight of the Ebon Legion. That must mean they have a board sweeper. It's Shadow's Verdict, right? Is that what this is? Okay. Opponent drops to 9. Gets a counter. Your go. What you got? What you got? If it's just another binding, we'll be kind of sad. But, you know, you really don't want to overcommit into a sweeper here. When, you know, we are, you know, we do have a very robust clock. Our opponent needs to do something soon, or they will just die to what is here, right? Okay. Gift Fangs. Opponent allows it. Combat. Idenho. Goes for drown in the lock. You got me. Adanto Vanguard. Knight of the Ebon Legion. Your go. What do you say, Idenho? YNNC, good to see ya. All right. Doing math. Goes for Hydrate Krasis. X equals 4. All right. Land. Not land. All right. Eliminate. Just get in. Opponent drops 7. Gets a counter. Your go, Idenho. Yeah, it's true. Ephilly, it's true. I'm gonna straighten out my hair so I don't look like a heathen, you know? It does. It does. Yeah, they paid 6 mana for that card and we got to eliminate it. Feels good, man. Feels good. Opponent, though, on a whole bunch of mana. Staring down very potentially lethal. Alright. No longer lethal. Okay. Well. We're going to deal a good chunk of damage here, it looks like. Down to 1. Idenho. What do you say? Domo, good to see ya. It could. It could. You got to keep in mind, Domo, that, like, going all the way to Mardu, like, your mana becomes a problem. And being on 3-color aggro without fetch lands, it's tough, right? It's tough. But, you know, it absolutely could work. Niv Mizzet. Looking for a 2-mana removal spell. What do they get? Does any of this stuff help them? I don't know if they've made their land drop yet. I wasn't actually paying attention. I don't think any of this helps. All right, so what do we play around, I guess? Yeah. All right. All right. Eat a Croxa. Folks, that was a rough one. Okay, so I'm sorry. I could have narrated that better for sure. Very, very strong. Valentine shows up. Things get interesting around Shadows of Innistrad. Okay. I can get behind that. All right. Well, let's, I guess, just Legion Lieutenant. Valentine. Pass the turn. Back to late night. They get a Scavenging Ooze. And Lair of the Hydra. Werewolf Pack Leader crashes in for 2. Brings the score a little bit closer back to even. So let's land Adanto. I think we just want to Gift of Fangs the Scavenging Ooze. Just, we don't want them being able to do a bunch of fighting and then also growing their stuff. We have a lot of interaction here. It's possible we're just supposed to hold up interaction. Interesting. Well, next. Go, go. Wow. I'm actually kind of blown away by this. All right. Infernal Grasp doing its thing. Unfortunately, they still kind of get us as far as getting to block the Valentine, and that's annoying. But, like, you know, I think it's okay because we still got to exile the Ogro Troll. Maybe we're just supposed to do that ahead of time, you know, pre-combat. Steely Champion goes over. Forest joins the party. Land drop. Boxy, glad you made it. Okay. And our turn. You got it. You say a land would have been nice, but it is what it is. Land. Combat. Opponent takes it. Silver Smoke Ghoul. Come on down. Pass the turn. 5 mana. Opponent fight spells. The Silver Smoke Ghoul. Casts an Old Growth Troll. Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. Eliminate. Old Growth Troll gets to go onto a forest. Come back with trampling trolls in the future. But we're attacking for 6 right now. Jade Light jumps in front of Adanto. Werewolf Pack Leader trades with Silver Smoke Ghoul. We pay the life. Forest gets sacrificed. Create a 4/4 tapped creature token. Creatures die. Indulgent Aristocrat shows up. Pass the turn right on back to our opponent. See how things happen. All right. Uh-oh. Ronas is annoying. Okay, Llanowar Elves... less so. Our turn. Okay, that's a very good one. Infernal Grasp. The 4/4. Combat. Just the Adanto Vanguard. Opponent takes it down to 4. Turn. Passed. Your go late night. Jade Light Ranger. Is it gas? If it is, things get easier on our opponent. They keep it on top, sure enough. It's a... Yeah, Crawl... Is that Crawl, I think? Crawl Harpooner? I think? Yeah, it's got to be Crawl. Oh, boy. Well... Ronas does not attack, though. Notably. Okay, Knight. Lieutenant. Pass. Okay. Crawl Harpooner. I'm not actually sure how many weeks Delicious Goat Meal. I was hoping someone else might answer, but I actually don't know. Okay, Crawl Harpooner a 7/2 until the end of turn. Oh, interesting. Well, Legion's Landing. Make a dude. Combat. Get in with the team. Sans Legion Lieutenant. Opponent very clearly blocks a Knight of the Ebon Legion with the Ronas. That one's scripted in advance. Yeah, and a chump block as well. These things all make sense. So we're going to sacrifice here. Whoa! Our opponent didn't block the Adanto Vanguard.